Welcome back. Here with us on Times Now. We have some breaking inputs coming in at this point in time from Jammu and Kashmir. We are getting reports of an encounter breaking out in Kulgam. It is a developing story. This is something that we have received just now. Forces have prepared a list of active terrorists. As per sources, there are a total of 14 local terrorists that are quite active in Kashmir right now. And what we are getting to know is that encounter, a gunfight in fact, has broken out in Gudar area of Kulgam. We'll be going across to my colleagues tracking the story very, very closely from Kashmir. And this is the latest update that we are getting for you at this point in time. From Kulgam to Anantnag to Kupwara, Indian Braves go full throttle. In fact, now the latest update is that an encounter has broken out in Kulgam. And search operation is meanwhile underway in Anantnag as well. 175 suspects have been detained for grilling. Remember, yesterday only the crackdown had intensified. Now each and every district of Kashmir, we learnt, was being searched by security forces. The idea is to find out not just the terrorists who are still hiding in Jammu and Kashmir, but also the terror associates or the overground workers, those who have been helping these terrorists execute their sinister plan, something that we saw happening in Pahalgam as well. But right now, the latest update is that an encounter has broken out in Gudar area of Kulgam. And we'll get you more details on that. But before that, take a look at this report sent to us by my colleague Priyank.
This is the location of Zakir Ahmed, who was a LET terrorist, and he had joined the LET in the year 2020, and since then he has been very much actively. Adil Hussain Thokar is one of the key accused who was actively involved in the attack, and he was the one who had facilitated. And he had also traveled to Pakistan in the year 2018, and since then he went out of the radar. Later to that, we also saw that Asif Sheikh, who was from Throttle, Pulwama, his house was also demolished. And in the last night operation, Ashan Sheikh's house and Shahid Ahmed house was also demolished, and this is a location where the family members have been trying to piece together whatever is left. The badly act of the violent attack which has been done from Zakir's side is certainly something which is leading to this kind of operation by the Indian forces, and this is going to continue. In the last 48 hours, 175 people have been detained for questioning who were working as the OGs of these terror network.
And Priyank Tripathi, my colleague, is joining us live right now for more on the latest coming in from Kashmir. Priyank, we are getting reports of an encounter breaking out in Kulgam. What more details can you share with us?
See, what we have got to know, Hina, that there are a few gunshots which has been once again heard in Kulgam guarded area, where the further reports are still awaited. But following the input which agencies had got, there have been 5 terrorist houses which have been demolished in the last 2 days, and that is certainly a clear messaging which is going out to the terrorists wherever they have tried to hide these IDs inside the houses. The explosion has happened. What we have also got to know that 2 of the incidents where the IDs exploded by themselves when the security forces tried to enter. In the other instances, in a precautionary measure, these kind of steps have been taken before entering the house. Now what we have got to know, around 145 people have been detained so far in this South Kashmir zone, where the massive combing and search operation is being conducted. There are 14 terrorists who have also been identified, and their pictures and the details have also come out from the sources side, where we can see that these are the terrorists who are active in Kulgam, Pahalgam, as well as Anantnag, Throttle, Shopian, Supor, and these are the areas of South Kashmir which is certainly under the radar of the agencies, keeping a close watch on any kind of further movement from this side.
Right. So, Priyank, you're telling us in total now houses of 5 terrorists have been destroyed, have been demolished. Till yesterday afternoon, the count was 3, and now 2 more. Give us more details of these 2 terrorists whose houses have also been demolished by the security forces.
Yes, Atlina, there were 5 terrorists whose houses were, put under surveillance by the Jammu and Kashmir police. While taking the name, let me tell you to our viewers that Adil Hussain Thukar was the first one who was an active terrorist who managed to enter Pakistan in the year 2018, and following to which he is said to be the one who had brought these Pakistani terrorists back to Kulgam, where this dastardly attack happened. And the second one is Asif Sheikh, who's also from Throttle area, the area which we were talking about. Asif Sheikh is also a very active militant, I beg your pardon, terrorist from the Kashmir zone. Then you have Ashan Sheikh, whose house was demolished yesterday in the operation, and 2 more, Shajid and Zahid Ahmed, are the LAT terrorists whose houses has also been gutted down, and it has been demolished by the security forces in the series of operations. Not even that, on ground what we have seen that there have been massive combing and search operation on roads. There have been series of police pickets where vehicles are being checked, the identity of the individuals are also being checked. And now in the recent input which we are getting from the Gada area of Kulgam, the operation has once again continued. There have been few gunshots which has also been heard. We are waiting for the detail regarding that.
Right. So in total, the houses of 5 terrorists across Jammu and Kashmir have been demolished by the security agencies. Priyank, tell us a little bit more about the crackdown that is already underway. Yesterday, we got inputs that each and every district in Kashmir is being searched extensively by the security agencies, and the focus is not just on the terrorists but the overground workers as well.
Yes, Radhi, but I'll tell you the reason why this massive operation has been long. Can you see this river? And adjoining, just behind the river are these hilly mountains, and these mountains are connected. On one side you have Kashmir, on the other side you have Anantnag, then you have Throttle on the other side. So this valley of Pahalgam is certainly connected with these hilly mountain and the terrain which is suddenly very favorable for the terrorists to hide. And taking advantage of this whenever they are carrying out this operation, like we were talking about the Falcon Group which has been built up by the Lashkar-e-Taiba to go hit and come back. This kind of attack has also happened in this Pahalgam region where they have managed to attack, and unfortunately 26 people have lost their life. So all these active terrorists who have been in this valley have been taking advantage of this hilly terrain here, and they have been hiding at several other locations. That's why a joint force combing operation is being done, where the J&K police SOG is taking the first step, and followed by CRPF, and the Indian Army is also assisting it. 2 days back, what we saw that in Uri sector, 2 of the terrorists have been gunned down while they were trying to infiltrate in India, and similar kind of incident has also seen in the past. So that is the thing which is forcing the forces to go out for the all-out operation so that the terrorists can be eliminated.
Well, absolutely. Stay on with us, Priyank.